Saddest video I will ever record. As most of you know, we have two rescue cats that live here in the showroom with us called Missy and Pudding. They have been with us for nearly 3 years. They came to us as kittens through New Start Cat Rescue. They were found dehydrated and with heat stroke in a greenhouse during a heat wave when they were tiny babies. There was 3 of them and only 2 survived, and we have been the proud parents of those babies for the last nearly 3 years. Sadly, the time has come and we need to rehome them. It has been a painstaking decision that has taken the last 6 months. It is a joint decision. Both Joe and I are in agreement. And whilst we are heartbroken at the decision, it is a decision that we have made. So we are looking for a home that can take our brother and sister cat, who are about 3 years old. They have to be indoor cats. Well, Pudding has to be an indoor cat. Pudding is a little bit special. There is a feeling that when Pudding was in the dehydrated heat stroke phase that he may have sustained a little bit of brain damage because he is wonky. She is the prettiest, sassiest, softest cat you will ever encounter. Missy Moo, she's prowling. Pudding is wonky. Pudding walks into things, Pudding falls off things. Pudding has no known medical conditions, no physical issues other than just there's not a lot going on between his ears, and he loses his back legs sometimes if he runs too fast. So he cannot go outside freely. We can't. So he has a catio here, so they do get to go outside. They love sniffing the air and watching the birds, but he cannot go near roads. It's not an option. He would just walk in front of a car. He's not got any sense at all. She, Moomin, Missy Moo, this naughty one, she could go outside, although she has never been outside, but I feel that she would be fine. She would figure it out. There we go. She would figure it out, and she's fast and she's sassy, so she would probably be just fine, wouldn't you, Moo? We need a home. I don't want them to be split. I don't think they should be split. I think they should go together. They've only ever known each other. Now, I do not have to justify why we want to rehome them, but I want to tell you why we want to rehome them. So as Hot Tubs Rock has grown over the last 3 years, it's got increasingly busy. They have become increasingly stressed. So like you can see in this situation here, she's just sat here with me. She's happy. They won't do that in the daytime anymore. There's too many people. They scatter when they see people. We can't have any doors or windows open, which is getting particularly difficult for deliveries. We're having deliveries most days, and our roller shutter door, we have no way of stopping them going out through it, so we have to lock them down in an office. And we just feel they've become quite stressed. Pudding has started to lose fur on his back legs, and the vets think he's stressed. Now, we think it's just the upheaval. So if we do a show, the whole showroom gets emptied. There's a lot of noise, a lot of people, a lot of vehicles, and I think it's not like, cats don't really like change, and it's not like just repositioning your armchair. This is like complete disruption of everything that they know pretty much twice a month, and we think it's taking its toll on them. They eat fine, they are toilet trained, they're naughty. She's just looking at me. And we just feel that they need a home environment. We think they want sofas to sit on. We think they want beds to sleep on. They want human contact. They don't want to be locked in an office for fear of them running out and getting run over. And it's been such a hard decision. Like, I know we're gonna get stick for this, and I don't really care, because the reason that we are trying to find them a new home is because we love them so much. and we want them the chance to be happy, and I don't think they're happy with us anymore. So if you or you know anybody, I'll be back. If you know anybody or you yourself are interested and able to, yes, Moomin, to give Missy Moo, as she's known, Moomin, and Pudding Pie, sometimes Gumbo because of the way he walks. If you are in a position to offer them a home, then we would love to hear from you. We are taking this really seriously. There is no rush for them to go. They are safe here and they are loved. Moomin. They're safe and they're loved, but they have got at least another 15 years in them, and they need a home, and this isn't it. So, like I say, we're taking it really seriously. It will be an application process. I will be sending, anybody who's interested, I will be sending you a form to fill in. We will be asking for a donation towards New Start Cat Rescue, so it won't be an adoption fee as such, but essentially there will, and that will be going to New Start. New Start are fully behind this. They've been involved in the conversations. This has been going on for months now, and the final decision has been made that we need to try and find them somewhere else. So she's found a towel on the floor that she's sitting on. So yeah, seriously, this isn't going to be, I'll just have these cats. They're not just going to be handed over. There's going to have to be a home check. There is going to have to be like guarantees that they're going to be able to be house cats, or at least he can be a house cat. Maybe, I know you can get like collars that can work on cat flaps, and maybe she could have access to a cat flap like that and he couldn't, or maybe they have a bigger catio, I don't know. They don't know other cats, they've never experienced other cats. The only other cats they've met is Jet, a feral cat who lives here, who will still continue to live here because he lives outside and he comes and goes and he does as he pleases. They've encountered him. They've not been that impressed, but I don't know how they would feel about other cats. I don't know how they would feel about dogs. They've never really encountered dogs either. So we need somebody that's got a lot of love to give, that's prepared to put up with a very special Pudding, to give this Missy Moo some serious love. She will bite your nose. It's one of her things. So yeah, please drop us a message and we will start the ball rolling. Send out a form to get some details from you to understand your situation, and hopefully between us all we can find Pudding and Missy their dream home.